Welcome to this spotlight of Fusion Supply Chain 26C. We're committed to delivering innovation that matters to your supply chain organization, and our roadmap is based on three major themes. First, autonomous supply chains, built-in AI agents and workflows that drive massive productivity and performance gains. Second, empowering your teams, user experiences that are tailored to the needs of your frontline and back-office staff to maximize their efficiency and effectivity. And third, industry-driven innovation, new functionality based on the needs of specific industry segments, such as industrial manufacturing, high-tech, food and beverage, life sciences, healthcare, telecommunications, wholesale distribution, and more. Let's start with a recap of the Oracle Fusion Cloud Supply Chain Suite. Oracle delivers the industry's most complete suite of supply chain applications with best-in-class functionality, from product development to supply chain planning, from manufacturing to order management, from procurement to logistics. Thousands of organizations around the world rely on Oracle for their most critical supply chain functions. Moreover, we've embedded AI across the suite, with dozens of AI features that you can put to work today. We make it simple for you to operationalize AI by having it built into the applications where the work gets done. The same applications your team uses every day to design products, forecast demand, plan supply, procure goods, manufacture items, fulfill orders, service assets, and more. No additional technology, no additional integration, no obstacles, only opportunity. The 26C release represents a significant step toward AI-driven, autonomous supply chain operations, combined with improved usability and end-to-end process efficiency. The updates focus on embedding AI agents and intelligent automation to streamline workflows, enhance decision-making, and reduce manual effort. Key themes include better visibility and traceability, more accurate planning and forecasting, and stronger compliance and risk management. 26C highlights the value of Fusion's unified data model and connected digital thread that improves cross-functional alignment while empowering users with tailored experiences that increase productivity and accelerate business outcomes. Let's get the 26C highlights started with product lifecycle management. Sachin Patel is here today to share what's new.
Thanks, Derek. I'm Sachin Patel, Vice President for PLM and SCM AI Product Strategy. Let's start with this new enhancement in trading partner items. The new TPI Extensible Flex Fields expands the trading partner item data model, enabling product managers to capture and enrich TPI-specific attributes across supplier, manufacturer, customer, and competitor items. Inheritance across TPI hierarchies reduces manual effort, improves synchronization, and enhances catalog accuracy and integration readiness across the supply chain ecosystem. Now, in the Redwood user experience, there is a new change control for configurator rule updates, allowing for end-to-end governance. Structure and rule changes are scheduled together through approved workflows. Validation and compatibility rules are reviewed before deployment, improving visibility and preventing invalid configurations, rework, and downstream errors. Next, the new item request submission streamlines the onboarding by enabling progression to subsequent workflow steps. Users are alerted to incomplete definition tasks and missing attributes are highlighted, reducing manual follow-ups and enabling faster workflow progress. This capability accelerates time to market with fewer enrichment gaps. And there are new enhancements to coverage and subscription items. New relationships allow coverage and subscription items to be defined in a unified data model and exposed in downstream systems. Catalog managers can easily link items for warranties and maintenance plans. This consistent data flow ensures required details are available for order and configuration experiences. Derek, back to you.
Thanks, Sachin. Let's now review the highlights in supply chain planning. With me today is my colleague, Temi Famadewa.
Thanks, Derek. Hi, I'm Temi Famadewa, Senior Product Strategy Manager in Supply Chain Planning. We have new exciting capabilities in 26C supply chain planning, starting with new inventory optimization planning. Let's take a look at what is new. Oracle's inventory optimization planning balances inventory investment across your entire network. It optimizes safety stock levels at every node using demand and lead time variabilities while improving inventory placement using postponement and pooling heuristics. You can use the inventory analysis page to visualize the supply chain relationships and inventory measures across all echelons of the network. The visualization increases traceability through dynamic highlighting of upstream and downstream paths on node interactions. Clicking on a node, you can get visibility to all the key inventory measures. You can identify the service level shortfall for each of the end item locations. Using the AI Agent Inventory Optimization Advisor, you can get visibility to safety stock levels across the supply chain network, highlighting key components affecting service level shortfall. The agent supports interactive exploration of the bill of materials for end items and subassemblies, displaying service level sensitivity and cost data. You can adjust safety stock values directly through a deep link from the AI agent, which opens the safety stock adjustment table for selected item and organization. Once the safety stocks have been computed, they can be used in the demand schedule for replenishment planning, supply planning, or sales and operations planning. Now let's take a look at other new capabilities in 26C. Buyer planning enhances supply and replenishment plans by simulating the potential savings versus service level trade-offs of commercial terms, such as combining buy orders to achieve volume price breaks or consolidating inbound shipping. It then revises buy orders based on the planner's selection. The visualization, supply planning buyer order by status, opens to the set of planned orders by supplier and planned orders with price breaks and price savings. As a buyer, you can start by selecting a supplier to review the planned order recommendations. Orders are grouped to respect weight and volume constraints in the plan, along with any specified order multiples. You can get details on available price breaks from Oracle Procurement and all the associated item attributes from Oracle Product Management. You can take advantage of the listed price break by consolidating one or more lines. Here, we are combining small orders to both take advantage of price breaks and to have minimal impact in terms of a possible stockout. Once the changes are done, you can review the group summaries to see the total weight, volume, number of lines, and price savings within each group. Once you're satisfied with your changes, you can release the plan for execution, where all orders that are marked for release are released. Modern manufacturing relies on parallel operations to boost efficiency. With this feature in Supply Planning Cloud, manufacturers can plan, schedule, and execute parallel operations end-to-end within a work order. By defining operation dependencies and leveraging parallel execution, both discrete and process manufacturers can streamline workflows and increase planning precision. This ultimately drives better resource utilization while maintaining traceability and control. Also new in 26C is the ability to plan supply at the family level. Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Planning now supports the end-to-end process for forecasting by product family in demand management and the forecast consumption mechanisms in the supply planning process. It enables planners to forecast at an aggregate level and automatically disaggregate demand to individual items using planning percentages. This ensures alignment between demand forecast and supply plans. Thanks, and Derek, back to you.
Thanks, Temi. Let's now see what's new in Fusion Procurement with Tom Anthony. Over to you, Tom.
Thanks, Derek. Hi, I'm Tom Anthony, Vice President, Procurement and Sustainability Product Strategy. Let's start with the new procurement intake process that captures request details before transactional buying begins. The intake process identifies what's being requested and then captures key details such as business needs, specifications, cost center, budget, risks, and timelines. The process then applies policy thresholds, approvals, and provides audit trails. Once validated, approval requests proceed to requisitions, purchasing documents, or sourcing activities, improving compliance and prioritization. And in 26C, there's now integration with third-party validation service TinCheck by Sovos. The process verifies that the tax registration number matches the registering supplier and jurisdiction and can enrich supplier profile data. By capturing fraudulent or inaccurate identifiers early, the process reduces payment fraud risk and reporting inaccuracies. Thanks, and back to you, Derek.
Thanks, Tom. Next up is supply chain execution, starting with what's new in inventory management. Joining me today is Joan Lim and Elaine Wan.
Thanks, Derek. Hello, my name is Joan Lim, Director of Product Marketing for Logistics, Supply Chain Planning, and Execution.
And I'm Elaine Wan, Director, Product Strategy, Manufacturing, and Quality Management.
The 26C release brings more built-in AI into inventory management.
And new innovations to improve efficiency and increase productivity across manufacturing and maintenance.
Let's get started and see what's new in inventory management. The Inventory Reservation Assistant is updated to show more proactive recommendations. The assistant can search reservations to identify date mismatches, such as demand due before expected receipts and shortfalls where demand remains unreserved or partially reserved. It presents prioritized recommendations with actions you can execute immediately in context. There is also a new AI agent that simplifies initiating returns. The Goods Return Assistant guides occasional users who lack receipt, supplier, or source details with a step-by-step guide to initiate the return. The agent helps determine the appropriate return path and collects needed information to complete transactions. The agent also helps experienced users accelerate the returns process by allowing them to directly provide information necessary for return creation without navigating through multiple pages. And there is an AI agent that centralizes on-demand label and document printing. Users can request multiple item, LPN, locator, and delivery labels and reprint them without navigating to separate pages or jobs. The agent also prints operational documents like pig slips and receipt travelers for simple prompts and outside emails like carrier or forwarder requests for missing or damaged documents. Operators can now easily and quickly request printing, especially during exceptions or expedited shipping. Now let's look at this new feature that calculates the optimal par levels across locations using historical demand data. The system automatically generates replenishment quantities while allowing users to review and adjust the calculated quantities before updating the current levels. This ensures efficient inventory utilization and space optimization. And lastly, there is a new AI agent in advanced inventory for cross-docking and put-away optimization. The Inbound Goods Advisor proactively identifies matching inbound and outbound shipments with defined timeframes and highlights cross-docking opportunities before traditional put-away processes begin. It enables execution by reserving supply, staging goods, and suggesting optimal storage when needed. The agent reduces handling steps and improves warehouse efficiency. Let's move on and see what else is new in supply chain execution. Back to you, Elaine.
Thanks, Joan. Let's start with what is new in 26C manufacturing. There are new dispensing capabilities in process manufacturing that strengthen traceable material preparation for batch processing. Operators can now dispense and label the required ingredient quantities prior to production execution and record accurate dispense weights to maintain ingredient traceability. This reduces batching errors and recall risk by tracking exactly what it was used. New reference designator tracking improves component placement accuracy in manufacturing. The feature enables operators to view exact component positions during assembly and track installations during material issue transactions. Engineers can align design documentation with manufacturing execution for more granular tracking and compliance. This reduces assembly errors and enhances component traceability. Now, production operators can run multiple operations at once during one workstation session. Operators can execute and track progress for several work order operations simultaneously without switching sessions, reflecting shared equipment running parallel jobs. Supervisors gain clear status and progress visibility for all work at the workstation to address delays quickly. Executing multiple work order operations simultaneously helps reduce idle time and improve throughput. New Kanban planning converts external forecasts into Kanban parameters to manage just-in-time material replenishment. Administrators define plans and run background processes to explode forecasts through work definitions and yields. The process also computes average daily demand values, card counts, and card sizes while respecting pull sequence attributes and allocation limits. Teams can review the results in the UI or use the Excel add-in to make bulk updates efficiently. These capabilities reduce manual effort in determining the number and size of Kanban cards and improve replenishment consistency. Now, let's see what is new in maintenance. There's a new advanced engine that optimizes the scheduling and assignment of maintenance work orders. It uses technician availability, location, and priority to eliminate manual coordination. With real-time workforce visibility, supervisors can improve schedule adherence, reduce overtime, and respond faster. This enables a shift for proactive, data-driven workforce orchestration. New time tracking captures technician labor with clock-in-out actions in My Maintenance Work. Technicians can start and stop the work clock directly against work order operations, automatically recording actual labor time without manual time entry. This provides supervisors with real-time visibility into workforce utilization and improves time reporting, labor costing, and scheduling accuracy. Now, let's see what is new in service logistics. There is a new AI agent that simplifies review of service charges. The Charges Advisor flags potential issues such as missing charges and deviations from typical charge amounts. It consolidates detailed source data into a single interface, reducing the need to navigate multiple systems to review and verify charges prior to invoicing. This improves billing accuracy and operational efficiency. And lastly, let's look at new capabilities in cost management. 26C introduces independent period control for receipt accounting transactions. Period control now allows precise cutoffs for receipt accounting events, avoiding reconciliation issues that arise when processing depends on GL status. This is especially important for backdated receipt transactions that previously caused mismatches between subledgers. This helps improve close accuracy with less manual intervention. Thanks, and back to you, Derek.
Thanks, Joan and Elaine. Next up, let's see what's new in order management with Mark Carson. Over to you, Mark.
Thanks, Derek. Hi, I'm Mark Carson, Senior Director, Product Strategy Order Management. Let's start with an update to the purchase order to sales order converter that now supports email automation. Purchase orders sent via email to a designated address are automatically retrieved and processed by the converter to generate sales orders. This automation reduces order entry time and lowers the overall cost of order creation. The Order Exception Assistant now supports autonomous error correction. The AI agent identifies errors during import, automatically resolves them where possible. Users are alerted to review any issues that cannot be corrected automatically, reducing manual intervention and minimizing delays. Now let's review pricing. The new Pricing Administration Assistant automates price list updates. The AI agent ingests changes, such as adding new items and updating prices. It converts conversational inputs into structured Fusion pricing updates and infers missing details. The assistant supports one-time and recurring prices and summarizes changes to reduce manual effort and accelerate rollout. Now let's move to channel revenue management, the new AI agent that automates deduction settlement workflows. The Claim Settlement Assistant matches deductions to available program accruals, nets credit memos, and orchestrates end-to-end settlement with status updates and notifications. This helps accelerate settlement, reduce manual effort, and improve accuracy. Back to you, Derek.
Thanks, Mark. Now let's see what's new in logistics, starting with global trade management. With me today is Dan Scherner.
Thanks, Derek. Hi, I'm Dan Scherner, Senior Principal Product Strategy Manager, Global Trade Management. There are new AI agents across all the logistics products. Let's take a look. Let's start with this new AI agent that supports global trade product classification tasks. The Product Classification Assistant helps users research and assign the correct classification code for new items, including those without historical prediction data. The agent streamlines manual engagement with classification workflows and reduces effort as regulations and product introductions increase. This new agent helps improve classification throughput and reduce compliance effort. There's also a new AI agent that supports global trade restricted party screening tasks. The Restricted Party Pre-Processing Assistant helps users by cleansing and standardizing names and addresses to improve accuracy when performing restricted party list screening. The agent streamlines manual engagement with the restricted party screening match resolution process, as improved data quality leads to higher quality matches and reduces false positives. This new agent helps improve match resolution throughput and reduce compliance effort. Next up, let's see what's new in transportation management. This new AI agent enables self-service dock appointment scheduling. Carriers and shippers can interact directly with the agent to check available appointment slots and book a preferred time, eliminating the need for emails or phone calls. This reduces coordination overhead and minimizes manual scheduling errors for both parties. Overall, the agent simplifies scheduling, reduces manual communication, and improves appointment accuracy. Finally, let's see what's new in warehouse management. The Expiry Inventory Management AI agent has been enhanced with improved control over expired inventory. The agent prevents the loading and shipment of expired goods by allowing cancellation of picked or packed outbound LPNs and enabling task holds to stop further packing of allocated inventory into OB LPNs. Updated views ensure users see the latest inventory status immediately after taking corrective actions. Thanks, and Derek, back to you.
Thanks, Dan. In 26C, we continue to invest in building out more agentic applications. Let's take a look at how we got here. Traditionally, enterprise applications have been systems of record. They manage transactions with defined user interfaces and task flows. Users follow specific steps, access reports, query data, and complete tasks in sequence. Now, we are making a big leap forward and evolving to systems of outcomes. Let's look at the evolution of Oracle's AI capabilities as each step builds towards where we are now. We began with single AI agents that are effective at answering questions and performing specific actions tied to a particular goal. These are powerful and focused on a narrow task and context. We then introduced AI workflows, which enable a more structured way to execute multiple steps while leveraging the power of AI models. These workflows can reason, process unstructured data, take follow-on actions, or provide recommendations. This enabled us to move from supporting single tasks to complex chains of connected tasks. Now, we've evolved to agentic applications. By orchestrating multiple workflow agents and sharing context across them, we move beyond isolated tasks and workflows to solving business problems based on the desired outcomes. Agentic applications reason, decide, and execute work inside the system of record. Based on clear business goals, they proactively suggest and execute actions to achieve the best possible outcomes. These applications continuously run in the background, analyze data, share context and updates across agents in real time. They are built on systems of record, ensuring enterprise-scale execution, governance, and security. And they are powered by teams of agents rather than fixed user interfaces and task flows, dynamically adjusting as conditions change. Each agent application has the same anatomy. The Ask Oracle Advisor is where users can enter queries or give instructions via text, voice, or documents. This is the main interaction point. Below the Ask Oracle section is the Information Summary area, where agents provide a consolidated view of key information. This helps users quickly understand what's happening and what requires attention. Next, there is the Priority Actions area. Instead of users deciding what to do next, agents surface the highest priority actions automatically. And finally, the Communication area generates and distributes content, emails, reports, and presentations. Let's look at the new Agentic applications in 26C. The Inventory Planning Command Center provides intelligent replenishment planning assistance for faster stockout and shortage resolution. The application analyzes replenishment plan results, identifies high-impact stockouts, and prioritizes actions based on service risk and revenue exposure across the network. It recommends corrective actions and quantifies impact before and after resolution decisions. The Supplier Qualification Workspace ensures suppliers are qualified by prioritizing actions to mitigate risk and ensure compliance. The workspace alerts managers to compliance issues, emerging risks, and qualification progress across high-priority suppliers. It surfaces prioritized recommendations across compliance, financial viability, sustainability, and supply capability, enabling faster decisions and more effective oversight. As a result, procurement teams can accelerate qualification decisions while reducing supplier risk exposure. The Production Readiness Workspace identifies and prioritizes work definition gaps that impact production readiness. It highlights missing components, resources, and allocations, ranking them by impact on active work orders. The system recommends precise corrections and guides synchronization with production processes. The Production Readiness Workspace reduces manufacturing setup errors and accelerates readiness for production operations. The Kanban Administrator Workspace proactively manages Kanban sizing and exceptions. It runs scheduled or on-demand calculations using historical demand and pull parameters to recommend optimal card counts or lot sizes. It also detects anomalies like quantity mismatches and unmoved cards, and guides prioritized actions to prevent shortages, overstocks, and line disruptions. We covered a lot today, but there are many more innovations in 26C that we didn't have time for. For more information on these additional features and 26C in general, please use these links or scan the QR code. At Oracle, we are committed to bringing you the functionality required to operate best-in-class supply chains. We're harnessing the power of emerging technologies like agentic applications and delivering them in user experiences that are tailored to the needs of frontline and back-office staff throughout your supply chain organization. Working together with you, our customers, we're making supply chains better for everyone. Thank you so much for your time today, and I'll see you again shortly when it's time to shine the spotlight on Oracle Fusion Supply Chain 26D.